Hello everyone, this is Singh Journey and you are watching Newz. Today we have with us a very special guest, Mr. MP Singh, who is the owner and CEO of Phoenix Business Advisory, who handles and manages Indian business owners who wants to settle their business in exciting countries like USA, Australia and UAE. It's a big adventure, but Mr. Singh helps make it happen quite easily. We are going to hear about his journey, how he helped so many people chase their dreams. Mr. Singh, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Singh, first of all, I would like to congratulate as Australia has reopened once again after 3 years.
Thank you, finally.
And can you tell us how you first started your journey as a business consultant?
Journey started long back in the day. My first business was in 2010. I started with an education consulting company. Then it turned into a skilled migration. In 2018, we changed the whole scenario into business migration and only business migration, focusing on particularly people who wanted to go from India to Australia. Um, a lot of people have been migrating to countries from India, from other countries to Australia, but there was not much of a business migration. Government came with this initiative in 2012. By 2015-16, it actually came too much into limelight. You can move to Australia if you have a business or if you have a sincere amount of investment into the economy, in which you help create jobs, in which you help create, business influence in the community as well. So they were giving direct permanent residencies to certain clients, and certain criteria were that you first buy a business, show us that you are capable enough, or start a business and show us that you're capable enough to give employment to local Australians. And that's where this journey started. 2018, we started first office in India in Ahmedabad.
What was your biggest dream when you started Phoenix Business Advisory?
Sorry,
What was your biggest dream when you first started?
There was no dream. There was, at that time, a dream was given to me by Ahmedabad.
Okay.
So I'm very thankful to that place. In 2018, when I came here, I came for 40 clients. That if we can get 40 clients a year, that will generate enough amount of income. Mindset was small. The business mindset was small. That will generate enough amount of income so that the company can survive, my people can survive, my team can make a lot of money out of it, as well as our clients are happy. But when after coming to Ahmedabad, the mindset started to trigger that this is too small what we are doing. A lot of people came from multiple places and also said that you should make it bigger. You should not look at 40 clients, maybe you should look at 1,000 clients. And it is very much possible because everybody wants to go, or everybody has an idea that, or not even an idea, it was a dream for every person whosoever I started to meet. It is my dream that I want to expand my business to Australia. I want to sell my products in the US. I want to sell my products in the UK. My kids are already studying there. Maybe if I set something up for them in Australia, they can eventually take over that business. The dream of every business owner. That I have struggled a lot to establish a business in India or in other parts of the world. But my kids have, I don't want them to struggle. I want to set something for them that they don't have to go through the same headaches that I went through. So this was the major thing that a lot of people reacted to. This was a major thing a lot of people that, okay, if I set up now, 5 years later my kid can take over that business and they don't have to do a job or they don't have to struggle like that. So that's how it started to expand.
So when you were building your company, what was the biggest hurdle you faced and how you establish or settle that?
Hurdle was the challenge that you face in multicultural diversity. When you have done business in foreign countries, you find it difficult when you move to a new place. For example, you're doing business in Delhi. When you move to Bangalore, it is not easy.
It is not that easy.
The language barrier will come, the culture barrier will come, the food will come. Even it's the same country, But my thing was when I started in Australia but moved to India. For first 3-4 months though, we wouldn't even know what's going on. The company registration took so long and so many rounds that I had to go to the chartered accountant to. Then the bank account opening was a bit of a difficult task because I was an NRA and nobody will give us an office. There was a lawyer in Ahmedabad, I can't give you his name, but he was one person I approached that who had an office for these. So I went and he asked me, you speak very nice, which passport do you hold? I was Australian. He said, I cannot give you my office. Maybe you will do some scam and run away. And I am the one who will take. He was right at this point, because immigration business is a risky business and nobody wanted to even give us the office. So there was a difficult time in establishing, and the challenges are part of the business. If there are no challenges, then there is no fun at the end.
So why you choose Australia as your starting, and why only India, and why only UAE and USA recently started, as we already know, but why you selected Australia as your launchpad?
I am Australian by citizen now. I've been Australian citizen since 2012. That country gave me everything. Whatever I dreamed of, I went there to study. Never even thought I will be able to get there. Whatever dream I have had as a kid, that country fulfilled each and every dream of mine. That country, there is a lot of love that I have for Australia, and I wanted to see both country people succeed. Australia has given me everything, but India is where I am born. I am still deep down at the end of the day, I am Punjabi. I am born there. I was raised there. My parents, now they live in Australia, but we are all, at the end of the day, we are all Indians. So I wanted both countries to win. That's why when we started it, we were doing only one visa for only one country, nothing else. We were getting 1,000 leads a day at that time, but we would only get 2 or 3 clients out of that for Australia because everybody wanted to go other places as well.
Your tagline is helping business to grow. How?
See, there is a way to make money. Either you can become a gangster and still make money, you can become a bad person and make money, or you can do something good for people in which you can make money. I call it thank you money. What I want is I want to be remembered when I'm gone that this person helped my father or grandfather to help expand his business to Australia, and today we are billionaire families. This is my dream. I want to be that person who gets remembered that this person changed our generations. A tendency.
Absolutely.
Let's say when there were Parsis moving into India. Today Parsis are very well known, very well established. So Tata was. Imagine he consulted somebody at that time. What would that person be today? I want to be remembered that person. It was a discussion yesterday with a very dear friend of mine. He told me a story that when Dhirubhai went to Bombay first time, he borrowed money from somebody, from his friends. Every single time that friend went to see Dhirubhai after 5-10 years, Dhirubhai will go pick him up and he will sit in the front seat, and that guy, his friend, will sit at the back seat. And he always said it repeatedly, I succeeded because of your money. You helped me in that. So I wanted to build a structure in which we help people of that, in the same manner. Money always comes and goes. If you do the right thing, money will come. Automatically, it will take some time to come, but money is not the primary of importance. The mission of life is of a primary importance, and that's what I am here to deliver.
So suppose if any small business owner in India, what is the criteria that fulfills to start his business, same kind of business in Australia? What is the criteria and rules and regulations that he has to follow?
Criteria, but the government criteria are secondary. primary criteria you have.
Mindset.
It's a mindset. Okay, that I want to go, that I want to do it. Some business owners are rigid. That my Dadaji used to do it, my dad used to do it, I am doing it, and maybe my grandson will do it. But that's not the case. The world is changing so
Got to
fast.
change.
There is a research done now by multiple companies in which they are saying, and we have seen it over the time. If you don't, that all the small businesses will disappear in the next 25 years.
Yes.
There is a reason for it. Not that they are not doing well, but they have no sustainability clause in them. Sustainability means the
Changes, to adapt the changes.
no, even they adapt the changes. Now there is a Karyana store, or let's say there is a cement shop, or let's say there is the cobbler, the shoemaker. Let's say there is a business in which there is a manual labor required. There is a warehouse. It's now got the technology that are, but your generation is now salary. For example, people have these people who ran factories and dealt with 5,000 labor and built their empire. What did they do? They sent their kids to US, Australia, London. Now that kid is not willing to come back and do that business because that business is not cool enough. I want to do a corporate job. I will earn 5 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees a month, but I will not look at your business of 5 crore. That's why those businesses are disappearing. Now, if the same person expands his business, same business, to US and hands it over to the kid is very well happy to take it.
So that means the legacy is not, the younger generation is not accepting the legacy.
Why will they accept it? Why? It's not their fault. It's not the parents' fault. It's the time. You have to evolve
As per
with
that.
the time. If your mindset is not evolving with the time, if you still wanted to wear a rubber shoe in 2025 because there was no other leather shoes at that time, it's your fault. You have to evolve. If you still want to drive Maruti 800 with no airbags when you can drive another car with airbags, it's your fault. You have to evolve with time. Kids were given the best of the life by the parents. Now they don't want to come back and struggle or see. They want just a normal, happy life. So if a business owner's mindset is the criteria that I will build something that will again sustain for him and my child and the further grandchild, is expansion of the same business. And governments want it. US government wants it, Australian government wants it, New Zealand government, that if you have a business in India, please come and work with us. We are happy to give you visas. Your Indian business will own the American business or Australian business or New Zealand business. Indian government is happy because the orders will flow through Australia to India. For example, you have a manufacturing unit or you have a IT services. Dunia ki sari IT is in India. You're setting up an infrastructure in Australia or in US which is collecting orders to manufacture your things in India and transporting it back. Everyone is happy. Kids are happy, governments are happy, you're happy, dollar is in your pocket. Going back to your initial question of criteria, if you have 3 CR turnover, which is lakhs of business owners, thanks to Modi's governance, the businesses has been boomed by under his supervision. Lakhs of business owners are in India who have 3 crores of turnover. Unke paas, they have 4 or 5 full-time staff working for them. They have a capital of investing, maybe if it's New Zealand, only 55 lakh rupees, and you will get the business visa. Lady, which you go and deliver what you promised, they will give you permanent residency as well, and the whole family will get the visa.
So, what kind of business from an Indian perspective is the best that will like to grow and prosper in the countries like Australia and USA and UAE, as well as New Zealand, as you said rightly, in the future it is going to be there. What kind of business do you think that this kind of business are more prominent in these countries?
All of them.
As you mentioned the criteria, 3 CR.
All of them. But it further depends on that countries as well. So,
Yes,
example,
absolutely.
India opens a business migration program. That you come and do business in India. What will Indian government will do? Indian government will first identify what shortages do we have in this country. Do we have architects? shortage? Okay. Do we have labor shortage? They will first put 10 criterias out that these are the people we are looking for. We need scientists. We need rocket scientists. We need nuclear scientists. We need these kind of doctors. We need this kind of business owners to come. So all of these countries now have these people, this list of criteria.
Yes.
In Australia, fintech is agri-tech. They are more technology oriented. In US also they are technology. They're looking at technologies companies to come in first. But it doesn't say that they don't want other ones, because that country is growing. They have labor shortages. They have shortage of business owners who will create jobs. So all of them are looked at, but certain criteria are always preferred first.
Moving a business is a big deal for anybody, small or big. How do you help families of business owners feel safe in different countries? Because as you rightly said, it is a different mindset, different ballgame altogether. Different people, different culture, environment, rules, regulations, all the things are different. How do you help them to settle in a new place?
With Australia, the process was very simple, and we will continue probably the same process as now. The new applications will start to come through. When you apply with us, first we will prepare your paperwork and submit it to the State Department. Say you're telling us that I want to go to Sydney, or I want to go to Melbourne, or I want to go to Gold Coast, or wherever you pick. Mostly people pick where their friends are or family is already there, so it becomes already mera koi hai, that I have somebody that I can go early. Once your approval is done through the state, we usually request you to go with us on a business visa to Australia to see what options do you have for business. We will fly our clients from here to Australia, and we have done it. There are so many video testimonials on our website as well as on YouTube channel in how we have helped them. They will fly from here. We will get them to show what kind of business options do they have available there, what schools are available for their kids to study, which are the top 25 schools in the state, what kind of house they will be. According to everybody has a budget.
Based on the requirements and budget.
Yes. Which kind of a house they can rent, where can they live, how much monthly income do they need to sustain their lifestyle. So how much money do they have to invest in the business? Now, if they are buying a business, how can that business be correlated with their Indian business? Means the business, which is a cash cow here in India, should not shut down because they are there. If they started to live in Australia, both countries should benefit. How these businesses can be combined together. So then we usually take them to State Department to get them to introduce to the person who signed off on their paperwork that yes, if we can get to that same person, then you check it with them that if you want to continue with us or not as well. So each thing is step by step. Even Mandir, Masjid, Gurdwara, everything is shown to them that this is how some people are really religious. They want to stay near to the religious places. Particularly Gujaratis want to stay next to where the temples are. So they have that. We provided that service. When they got the visa, we helped them in getting all the acquisition of business, acquisition of real estate, all of the services are available. We are there in all the countries wherever our clients are going. It's not that on Ahmedabad airport we say bye, or at T3 bye, aap jano, aapka kaam jane. We don't provide that.
So just now, one question evolved in my mind right now. Ahmedabad or Indian people are willing to visit or to migrate their business along with doing business in India as well as in Australia. Same thing, it is not applicable to Australian people or US people. They are not willing to stay there and start their business in here, opening a small kind of a branch or hiring some Indian people or doing something. This is just a simple question.
In Australia, yes, if you look at any news, Australian news, there is a free trade agreement, there is so many things happening. Why is it happening? Because the manufacturing in countries like Australia and US is very difficult. They want India to be their primary partner in providing products which are manufactured. Pharmaceuticals, finished goods that they can do. So they are looking to tie up with companies here through They are
They are
exactly
not
looking
willing
at.
to migrate.
They will not migrate.
Migrate.
But they, because India is still, I would not say a third world country, but still 2.5 we are there. We will be a first world country, it will take us 10 years. Because to become a first world country, the population we have is heavy. It's not easy. And
Not
again,
at all.
I am very big fan of Modi government, and I've said it very loudly before, that to manage 1.5 billion people is not a joke. दो बच्चे नहीं समझते माँ बाप से. It's not a joke. And keeping everything intact. There is so many threats from all around the world. Everything functions in India very well. People get to eat. So they live in a first world country. And it's hard for them. People will come here and go in and out of business. A lot of Australian businesses are having branches here. Australia has set up lots and lots of businesses, and we also help them. But they will not move here, they will just set up the business.
As you said, you have helped a lot of business owners to start their journey in different countries. Unique challenges they have. What kind of unique challenges you came across, and how your company, Phoenix Business Advisory, handled them?
Unique challenges that they have is the mindset.
Nothing else. The rest
Business is the same.
secondary.
Let's say you open a restaurant. What's the difference? You'll have a chef. You will wait staff. You will have other staff. You have the same marketing. You are very successful in India. You will be very successful in Australia as well. Mindset is understanding the culture. That जैसा देश वैसा देश. There is a work culture which is different in Australia than there is a different respect culture than India. You get respected in a different way, but in Australia, a different level of respect has been passed to your employees. Once you understand those norms, that okay, they work from XYZ to XYZ. This is the minimum salary level. This is how it operates. If what has to be said to the clients or the customers who are walking into your business, that's it.
So what I understand from your conversation is that when a person is willing to move from India to Australia, for example, he has to change his Indian mindset to Australian mindset.
Mindset.
That's the only.
I would not say change.
To adapt.
Never leave your Indian mindset. Indian mindset is the one जो पैसा बनाएगा.
Now to adapt the things, that's
Still
what happens.
Core, what made that person successful? Indian mindset. Never leave that. I am learning it. वापस आके Indian mindset. That's why this company is going up and up. Never ever leave your Indian mindset at ever.
Because in
Just
India,
adapt.
if I look myself, I more often don't follow the RTO or traffic rules. But there it is not possible. There I know it is not possible. I had few clients
No.
in Australia. So that kind of mindset I was talking about.
There is I have maybe 2-3 दिन पहले I was joking with a friend of mine, and this guy said you have fast cars, that you like to drive fast cars, and I'm like, you have fast cars, but it will take only 5 seconds to go to jail. He said, what do you mean? The car will go from 0 to 100 in 3 or 2.7 seconds. Speed limit is 60. In 5 seconds you're 150 at a 60 speed zone. You're in jail for a year. So 0 to destruction in 5 seconds can happen in that country if you don't follow the rules.
That's what I said. That kind of mindset I was talking about, not the Pasavala mindset. Okay. It's hard for a small business to move to another country. Why?
It's not hard. You just need right channels, right understanding. You can sit here in India, open a business in US, open a business in Australia, open a business in New Zealand, ship your products to different Amazon stores if you're selling an online product, or set up your campaigns accordingly. आपको इंडिया में बैठ के you will bring money. But when it's a face-to-face business, when it's a bigger deal, they will ask you, are you an American business? Are you an Australian business? Because they want to deal with their business.
So how do you stay updated for all the news and rules and regulations of these countries to make changes as per their changes in Indian perspective for your clients in India who are willing to migrate? How do you keep yourself updated? What are your sources and go through like something?
We have teams in all the countries, Australia, US, UAE as well as
Legal teams.
Yeah, legal teams are there. We're very well connected with the government officials as well. Whenever there is an announcement, we get an email, and it comes up. It's a public announcement that we are doing this. The day it comes out, we will go through the system. We will go through the curriculum, what they're looking for, and then we inform all the clients and our team that this is what we are doing. This is how it needs to be done. Please do not do anything wrong. And these are the requirements. These are the kind of people we are looking for, and these are the people who will go through.
So, what are some new things or exciting things are happening in the world of business that are moving across the countries?
I think a lot of AI platforms are establishing. AI was established to enhance human behavior, but if you're enhancing your human behavior, then it will also enhance your money. If it's done correctly, if you're using AI correctly, your business can go 7-folds, 10-folds in 1 year. अगर आपको वही business को, if you want to increase it to 1x to 2x, it would have taken 10 years. But now from 1x to 20x can take just 1 year if you know exactly the right amount of tools, right amount of people you have on team, right amount of connections, right amount of understanding what product are you selling, which people are you selling to using the technology.
Is there any other business along with this advisory business you are doing, helping people moving from here to there?
We are going ahead with Phoenix Prime Properties. It is coming up very, very soon. We're establishing a real estate arm now, because a lot of countries they have programs like citizenship by investment, or they have residency by investment, or EB5 program in which you invest into real estate in US, and you can still get a green card and do business, or you can buy business with EB5, create 10 jobs. A lot of people are lost in the guarantees part. I am happy to invest, I'm willing to invest, I can do this, but what's the guarantee for my money? And for us, the challenge was that I am putting my name to give somebody the money. What if that person takes the money and run away? What happens to my person? At the end of the day, my name will get destroyed. So we want to set up that arm with Phoenix Prime Properties, let it be UAE, Australia, New Zealand, as well as US.
See, all 4 countries you are planning to start this business.
This is going to come up, and it will particularly serve our clients only.
Not to the general people.
General people can come on board because it's primarily it's to safeguard our own people.
What is the most rewarding part of your job? What you do, that makes you happy that you do, and why?
It's the thank yous that come through. It's somebody when
the blessings
that they come through, and mithai also that comes through because we get lots of it. You can see on a person's face when they know that you have changed their life. That he was there. There are people in multi parts of the world who are struggling either psychologically or some issues. When they go to some other place, things change for them. If you're not doing well, change your house. If you're really not doing well, you can change your country as well. If you might be doing excellent in business, you have a family trouble. You change the country, your family trouble disappeared. That thank yous are the most rewarding thing in my line of business, when somebody meets you with that gratitude.
So what I understand from this conversation is that your goal is twofold: earning money as well as earning blessings.
Blessings first. Money will not. If you have blessings, money will follow you through.
What is something fun, interesting that you have ever learned about different countries, cultures, such as Australia, UAE, New Zealand, or USA? Apart from
what I learned, the most interesting fact that I learned was 2-3 months ago. I was having coffee with a dear friend of mine and his wife. They're billionaires. They live in Dallas, Texas. And the kids were also there. Kids are 4 and 3. The kids of billionaires behave just exactly like how everybody else's kids does. Their love for vanilla ice cream is the same as the love that a person who is having a 50,000 rupees job. So one of the most interesting, I looked at them and I'm like, there's no change. The kids Kids are the kids. Um, when you become a parent, you are exactly, there is no change in you. You're maybe a billionaire parent or a normal parent. Your responsibility stays the same. You have no power over your kids. As the cultures, everybody wants to do well in their life. In all cultures, they all want to make money. In all cultures, they want to protect their sense of community or their sense of culture in them. Gujaratis, Punjabis, anybody, anywhere, when they go overseas, the kids might speak in English, but they will speak in Gujarati, or they will speak in Tamil, or they will speak in Punjabi. Response to that. So you understand that everybody has the same common norm of protecting of their culture. Not, and all of them, they want to be at a place in which there is no cultural disparity. Means they can, all of them can be at one place all together and not, have any arguments on any sort.
You just a few minutes ago you told your employee Deepika ji that यही अगर टीम हमारे पास दुबई में हो तो you can make millions of money. What keeps your team motivated and how you keep your team motivated?
I wouldn't be here without my team. If it was not for them, I wouldn't be here. Would be just a single house consultant, and might never get to this point. If Phoenix is now listed in every news channel or Forbes or all of them, it's because of the team's help. Now, what keeps them motivated is also their right mindset. Everybody is looking for a vision. Everybody wants to get to a certain point in life. This business can get them to reach that height very easily. When we bring people on board, we don't bring them on board on basis of their qualification or what their resume says. We bring them on board that please tell us what you can do for us. What is your plan of action? Then, as soon as we ask these two questions, they will ask us, "Mere ko kya mile?" This is exactly the question that I want them to tell. Then we can tell them, today you're here. This is our next 5-year journey. It is not going to be as I am going to write on paper. It might not be a straight line, but we will get to there. We will get to there. If we have to go from, Delhi to Punjab or Delhi to Gujarat, there is not only one road. We might take any other roads. Maybe there is a barish in the middle, there is something else in the middle. But this is our plan. If you're willing to come on board for the longer run, then please join us. And everybody works. There is no extra employees. They're all parts of this business. It's a family thing.
You talk about making Australia a second home for Indian business owners. What does that truly mean for you?
Long life for them, peace of mind for them, a sense of achievement for them. Imagine there is a business owner, right? His father was an employee. He started a business and succeeded. What if he started that business in Australia, became successful, and invited his father to come and join the business or come share it? Or when he landed back, or what would his father feel about him? Then I never thought he would do this.
I sense a story of yourself.
It's a difference. It is there, but it's on the other way around.
So, how does Indian business grow in Australia or overseas? Will help Indian economy as well. What way?
Once an Indian, always an Indian. Maybe for making the next lifetime, we will be Indian means money corporate. We have that.
Especially Gujaratis.
All of the Gujaratis are on the top, but how can I make money? So they cannot sit at home. They will not have Saturday barbecues or Sunday I'm having a picnic. Their mind is there. Then how do I make money? If you have done business in India, you already know that growth that India has is a lot more than any other country. So where will they start? Look at first place where they will look at which is the most comfortable place for them to do business. India, because we are born here, we're raised here. Now, if you have already gone from here, if you, as I said earlier as well, if you're a manufacturer or if you have a service-based business or you're providing any kind of finance or any kind of manufacturing or even in agri-tech, they will look at places in Australia that What does this country need? Australia, US, New Zealand. Where do I get it from? In India, cheaper, and sell it here. This is the mindset. How many containers of food gets delivered from here? There are a lot of people are sending electrical parts. A lot of people are, giving third-party services. Cybersecurity people. Cybersecurity is all India. All India. Nobody is giving cybersecurity to China. None. All India. Why? There's a different level of trust.
What do you hope people remember most about Phoenix Business Advisory in 10 to 20 years from now?
All I want is that whenever they hear the name Phoenix Business Advisory or NP Singh, it brings a smile on their face and they thank you from them. That's all.
One more question regarding that. If you gain a superpower to help business people grow, what would be that and how you would handle it?
First thing that I would do with that superpower is build a team of maybe 500 people. Now we have 50 plus. And none of them should drive any other car than Ferrari because they are successful in theirs. And teach them the same thing that they have to do for the other people. That if you want to be on the top, don't be on the top alone. Have people, your people who got you there along with you.
One last question. Where do you find yourself and Phoenix Business Advisory in the next 5 years?
We will be listed on Nasdaq. No matter जो सोचा है there is a line from Honey Singh जो भी मैंने बोला वो मैं करके दिखाऊंगा मेरे लिए दुआ करो IPO आ जाए. First dream is for all of us. We want to list it on Nasdaq IPO, one of the global #1 business migration company in which we help thousands and thousands of businesses to move around the world to expand businesses. I would want to retire almost 40. I want to work till 55 and then I want to dedicate my life for good causes in the world. I want to, whatever wealth I want to generate, most of it I want to give away and want to help kids in education, shelter, food, and then teach them to become entrepreneurs in life. And I don't want any money out of it.
What about expanding your horizons in different countries such as Fiji or Asian countries, apart from the 4 countries that you are working right now? Are there any goals, plans, or something like that?
We're going ahead with 17 new offices, India as well as other parts of the world. We're going ahead with Vietnam, we're going ahead with Thailand. There is an office plan again for Dallas as well. Houston we want to open one office in New York. Melbourne office will be coming up very soon. There are other countries in Middle East. We want to open up Saudi. There is an office we are thinking to open up in Kazakhstan. So a lot of other places, Africa is also on the cards, UK is also on the cards. 17 new offices are planned. In 5 years, if we have to go IPO, we should be present all around the world.
You just now said you want to get listed on Nasdaq. What about NSE?
It will become too big. These primary companies might get, it's a dream also. It's not that only Nasdaq is the primary, but it's a dream. It's a dream of every businesswoman. So as soon as you press the bell, a lot of people who believed in you, your parents, everybody, that you have, made it, they will have a different happiness or a different kind of smile. But there were always a lot of people who said, "Tu kuch nahi karega." That is the big answer. That.
It was nice, very nice talking to you, and hope you grow the brand that you have created for yourself as well as your company. You are also planning to start a property business in the different countries. We give you heart congratulations as well as
Thank you.
all the best compliments to you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Excellent questions. I loved it. Loved every part of it.
Thank you, sir.
All
If you have liked this video, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel.